Today, we are doing experimental probability, which is the ratio of the number of times an event occurs to the total number of trials. So it's a fraction. The top number is how many times it was true over the total number of times you tried it. Like if you were flipping a coin and you were trying to get heads, and you flipped the coin 25 times and you got heads 12 times, the 12 would be how many times you got heads, so that would go in the numerator over the total number of trials, which is the denominator, or the total number of trials. So they give you a little fraction here. It's helpful, I don't have to write it. What I just said, the number of times an event occurs over the total number of trials. So that's what you're going to use for experimental probability. During skating practice, Sasha landed 7 out of 12 jumps. What is the experimental probability that she will land her next jump? Well, while she was practicing, she got 7 out of 12 jumps landed. Okay? So, the answer is 7 over 12. They wanted you to write here 7 landed and attempted. I didn't feel like that was necessary, but I will add it. So the experimental probability that Sasha will land her next jump is 7 out of 12. Students have checked out 55 books from the library. Of these, 32 books are fiction. What is the experimental probability that the next book checked out will be fiction? So, we're going to do the number of times an event occurs over the total number of trials, not trails. Man, we're catching all kinds of incorrectness. So, number of fiction books checked out, because that is the event, over the total number of books checked out, because that is the trials. So, the number of fiction books checked out was 32. The total number of books checked out was 55. So, the experimental probability that the next book checked out that will be fiction is 32 out of 55. Students have checked out 55 books from the library. Of these, 32 books are fiction. What is the experimental probability that the next book checked out will be nonfiction? We have fiction or nonfiction, right? So we're actually looking for the complement. So we want to find the number of nonfiction books checked out over the total number of books. So if we know that there were 55 books checked out total, and that 32, so this is total, and that 32 are fiction, how are we going to find out how many are nonfiction? Well, we're going to have to subtract these two numbers. And when we do that, we get 23 for nonfiction. So we're going to substitute 23 over 55. So the experimental probability that the next book checked out will be nonfiction is approximately 23 over 55. And you know that's a complement because 32 over 55 plus 23 over 55 equals 55 over 55, which equals 1 whole. And the event something happens and its complement, the chance something won't happen, is equal to 1. Go do your check it out, get them checked.